How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Moosel's channel. I hope you guys are having a great day today. I am excited as well as upset about the news I am about to give you. We will go ahead and start with the good news. Good news so far is that we have officially gotten rid of the dreaded CVC with the rules that were going to be implemented on the official servers. CVC has officially gotten changed to community servers to try out, and hopefully it will stay there. With that, Zhao has now turned what was going to be 2 small PvP servers, 1 small solo PvP server. He has now turned it into 4 quadrants of different servers for PvP specifically. Reason why all this was changed, again, is because CVC is no longer a thing, and Zhao interacted with his community once again and found out that his not so popular CVC server was not going to do as great as he initially thought with the things that are going to be implemented on those servers, as well as the fact that the large mega clans were not even going to be playing on that server as well. So he has listened to us and adjusted his servers accordingly. I have to say, at what cost? Not only myself, but multiple others finally got not only kicked, but banned from this server. Multiple people have gotten even blocked from admins, which is not only unprofessional, but shows a big reflect on the fact of you cannot have conversations with a lot of these admins if it has anything to do with contradicting the status quo of what they are trying to do, which is basically if you have something to say and it's not kid talking sort of way, they will not only put a warning on you, but will ban you even though it is not the number of warnings you have gotten. It is just the fact that they feel like it that day. One of my friends actually got banned for 3 days over 2 warnings, mind you. I have people who are telling me that they don't even get kicked till 5. So why this admin is not only banning these people for a certain amount of days or on a timeout, but is also blocking them immediately upon telling them about the consequences of these actions, which are not even bad. Which is quite funny to me, because I myself have even gotten the blunt of this. And the head community manager, who is supposed to be in charge of handling any and all requests to appeal bans and or warnings, is not only ignoring me, but others. This shows so much on not only how the admin team is running, but on how much we can trust these admins if they are being so petty to the point where they can't hold adult conversations and have to resort to banning and or just completely ignoring their player base. It is insane to me that this is allowed for a game that is just starting up, let alone relying on each other, as in the dev and the admins, to get this game to work. These admins are going to be not only the additive to the downfall of this game, but the fact that recently we just came to light on some new information that the main dev who created this game didn't even know about a bug that was in the game for the past 3 years. Let alone the fact that other admins were also in clans and didn't know about this bug either. So, you have to think, how does a dev not know about a bug? And how does an admin who's been in a clan, and multiple admins, mind you, have been in clans, not know about this bug? From the argument that happened to get this CVC changed is because he stated Legacy, which was the game we were playing before, was clan capped at 200, to which everybody said in the comments, no, that is not correct. We've had clans with 500, 800, 1,000 even in clan. To which he said, oh, that must have been a bug that was overridden. I will find it out before 1.0. To which he said the reason why it was on for so long is because no one reported it. So my question is, why do the admins not know about game mechanics when they are adminning not only the servers that we are on, but as well as the Discord? Why are these admins not trained on what is and isn't a game mechanic? This problem severely rose up, not my first year, but almost into my second year of playing DOD. Everything was fine. People were getting restores for desyncs, being kicked from servers for their ping cap. We're getting restores for getting stuck in a tree even. They are getting moved out of holes that you are not supposed to be going into or not able to get out of. And then all of a sudden, people weren't getting restores for desyncing because it was within desyncing range. I guess it was the excuse. The trees. People were not getting restores for trees because you didn't attempt to escape the tree. Another one, a flight glitch. We were getting restores for flight glitches. If you guys don't know what a flight glitch means, that means if you guys are running on the ground and you try to take off and your dragon just stays stationary and doesn't even try to move. It jumps, flaps its wings as it's flying, kind of like hovering, and then it crashes into the ground and takes a ton of damage. We were getting restores for that. And then all of a sudden, 1 month, they decided, hey, this is a game mechanic. If they're biting you, you don't get a restore because it's part of the game mechanic that you can't take off when you're getting bit. Mind you, none of these rules are stated anywhere. These were made up by these admins who, again, we have to trust for better judgment because they're a third party, but don't know that the clan player cap was supposed to be at 200 when they've been in the clans in the scene. Obviously, there's no more than 200 players. That is so frustrating that the dev and the admins are not on the same page of how the game is working. If you're a dev, your main goal is not only to build this game up from what it is, but to have your admins be trustworthy enough to tell you what's going on and you to tell them. If you are not working together, this does not work. Not only for yourself, but for your community. Because it is not only going to frustrate the hell out of your community, but it is going to frustrate you when you get told about stuff 3 years later, apparently. That is wild to me. As a creator of the game, you yourself should even be going in the game and seeing what's wrong because you're the one who's coding everything. You should want to go in and make sure that everything is still up to date and everything is still working. The only update that we received in between the 3 years of this whole game after the FS was released was a skyboxing issue, which is when people would fly up into the sky and repeatedly tap F to gain altitude and keep going higher and higher and higher. Best update that came out in Legacy, in my opinion. But after that, we didn't get anything but these falsified part of the game mechanics from these admins. So now, you have to be left wondering, so what in Legacy was and wasn't a game mechanic? Because you not only have the game dev not knowing about a thing for 3 years, and admins making up game mechanics as they go. One isn't adding up to the other, which is the most frustrating thing. I have said, and this is why I actually got one of my first warnings, is because I said the admin and the dev teams need to work together because admins are not even on par with each other in helping out certain players in sticky situations and others are not. I do not have screenshots of any of the... I have screenshots of some, but not all, which I will not be disclosing for user privacy. But there was a specific hole in Four Ponds where people couldn't get out of because you weren't able to fly because you just crashed into the wall and ASDs would be completely stuck. And they would say, oh, that's part of the game design. You are stuck there. Wouldn't help them out. Sucks to suck. Your dragon dies. Are you kidding? So was that actually a part of the rules from your dev, or did you guys make that up? Because an admin helped out somebody. I'm not going to disclose which admin helped them, but it was an admin and I was online to see it. And then come a month later, same thing happened. Another person got stuck in that hole. You know what happened? Lead admin said, nope, sorry. This is a hole that is designed in the game, so you have to be there and figure it out. You got to get frustrated with situations like that. If your admin team isn't even on par with each other, let alone with what game mechanics are actually game mechanics with the dev, and the dev not even knowing about his own game mechanic issues, there is a big hole that needs to be fixed. I don't get passionate about stuff, but when it's coming to affect multiple people, not only in the Discord, but in your player base as well, with having to deal with this stuff, it is frustrating. But I will not sit idly by when multiple people, specifically from my community, once again, are being targeted as well as unjustly punished, including myself, for stuff that is not even maliciously directed towards anybody, let alone the unfairness and the uncertainty of the admin team. I beg that you admins and the dev get together on what is and isn't a game mechanic. Start from a fresh start and get your guys' stuff straight. Because we should not be making up game mechanics because the game dev isn't playing his own game. That is ridiculous. That should be unheard of, actually. He had multiple years to get on, even for a day, to figure this problem out. But here we are, 3 years, and he's just now finding out about it. Like I said, we got finally some good news. The PvP servers have been changed for the better, finally, and everybody will hopefully find a home, and I believe strongly that everybody will find a home. And once again, I will be linking the official Discord for not only DOD, but my server and my clan server as well, if you guys are interested. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. As frustrating as it was to make this video, it needed to be said because, as I said, I have gotten warnings for speaking up about this in the official Discord, which is why this video and the one before it will not be posted in DOD Discord for making up stuff about disrespecting not only the devs, but the admin team, which, as you guys saw in a previous screenshot, you can't talk any truth about any of these guys or they will immediately ban or kick you from the Discord. I'm not even going to be surprised if I get banned or kicked even for this video. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, peace out.